Hi, good morning everyone. In my previous video, I have explained you question number 1 to question number 10. Now, in this video, I will be explaining you question number 11 to 20. So, what is question number 11? So, in question number 11, it is related to asteroid belt. So, what is an asteroid belt? For example, this is Sun, and assume that here you have Mars and here you have Jupiter. So in between this Mars and Jupiter, you will be having a torus shaped asteroid movement will be there. Torus means its shape will be like this. If you know donut, then there is no problem. So it will be in the shape of a donut. If you don't know what is donut, it is in the shape of a vada, not that vada which is there in vada pav. That is actually aloo bonda actually in South Indian terms. So here you have to take the sambar vada. So it will be in the shape of a sambar vada, torus shape. Torus shape, you can imagine it as a donut or a sambar vada. Anything is okay. So this region is something like a sambar vada in between Mars and Jupiter. So here you will be having asteroids, and asteroids only. So this is called asteroid belt. So in between Mars and Jupiter. Now they will appear like they can be called as minor planets also. Asteroid and minor planet both are synonymous actually. So the 11th question is related to asteroid belt. So here you have asteroid belt in between Mars and Jupiter. Now what is the 12th question? What is the difference between asteroid and minor planets? Both are synonymous actually. Asteroid is equal to minor planet. Sometimes asteroids are called as minor planets. Now what is the difference between greenfield project and brownfield project? Here we have a greenfield project and a brownfield project. Now, this is related to investment and this is also related to investment. This is related to foreign investment. This is also related to foreign investment. For example, if any foreign investment is made in an existing industry, for example, an existing company or existing organization is there, in that type foreign investment is made, then it is a brownfield. If the foreign investment is made in entirely new establishment, then it is a greenfield. For example, nowadays you are able to see green field airports. That means that an airport is being constructed through a foreign direct investment, completely new establishment. So if it is a greenfield project, it indicates that foreign direct investment, foreign investment is there in a new project. Brownfield means it is also foreign investment, but in an existing facility, a company will be there or an organization will be there. In that, if investment is there, that is a brownfield. Now the difference between these two is, for example, if someone is investing in a brownfield project, it indicates that there you will be having all infrastructure. There you will be having existing staff members. So everything will be there. So no new employment generation will be there. No new technology will be there. But when it is a matter of greenfield, employment will be generated, new technology will be used. So comparatively, this is more advantageous one when compared to this for economies like India. For example, if you are having this one, the production capacity will be there only. For example, its production capacity is 100, it will be 100 only, 100 units per day or something like that. If it is a new facility, then there is a possibility of increase in production or anything. So by all means, a brownfield is less superior than this one. So it is more superior than this. So greenfield investments, brownfield investments. If an investment is done in an existing project, it is a brownfield one. If an investment is in a new establishment, then it is a greenfield one. So that is the difference between greenfield project and brownfield project. Both are related to foreign investments only. So that is the 13th question. And now I am moving to the 14th question. What is target 4 of SDG, Sustainable Development Goals? Now in UPSC point of view, particularly civil services, the Millennium Development Goals and Sustainable Development Goals both are important in prelims and mains also. So here the 14th question is related to what is target 4 of Sustainable Development Goals. Directly the answer is it deals with quality education. Now what is the 15th one? Where is Ambarnaya River? I am writing here Ambarnaya River. Where is this Ambarnaya River, and why it is in news recently? Now Ambarnaya River is in Russia, and it is in news because huge oil spillage has been occurred in the river. Oil spillage, whenever an oil tanker goes into it and suddenly the oil spillage occurs due to a man-made mistake or a natural thing, or so Ambarnaya River is in Russia, and it is in news because of oil spillage. And the 16th one, what is the significance of Arsenicum album? I'm writing the name here. Arsenicum album. What is the significance of Arsenicum album? It is a homeopathic medicine for corona. When the situation has started from China onwards, the Ayush Ministry is acting very actively. So in this Ayush you have H, so homeopathy. So they are giving, they are suggesting various medicines like, for example, the best one among all for immunity is Ashwagandha. So they are doing so many things related to this corona, the Ayush Ministry. So in terms of homeopathic medicine, they suggested Arsenicum album. So what is Arsenicum album? Arsenicum album is a homeopathic medicine for corona suggested by the Ayush Ministry. And what is a solar wind? Actually, solar wind is the very first thing is it contains very high temperatures, and the second thing is it contains electrons and protons. For example, assume that assume a metal rod. If you are heating a metal rod, it turns into red. It indicates that the metal rod is emitting something. Something is coming out from that metal rod. The metal rod changes yellow to red. That indicates that something is coming out from that metal rod. Whenever you are heating a metal rod, electrons will be emitted, and those electrons are called thermions. It is a thermal process because you are heating it up. So in a thermal process, from an object, there is a possibility of emission of electrons. They are called thermions. Similarly, in a solar wind, electrons will be there and protons will be there. It indicates that huge temperature. For example, in an atom, if this is nucleus, inside nucleus you have protons, outside nucleus you have electrons. The protons are coming out. It means that the nucleus has been broken into pieces. That means very high temperatures. It is nothing but nuclear fission is there. So solar wind, whenever you have this concept of solar wind concept, it indicates that it is a huge wave of heat containing electrons and protons. Simple, try to touch a metal rod when it is red hot. You will identify how much heat will be there. Similar thing with solar wind also. So electrons and protons are coming out means electrons will be there outside, so it takes somewhat less energy to remove an electron, but protons are also coming out means that huge energy involvement is there, huge amounts of energy involvement is there. So solar wind is a concept related to many concepts with respect to science and technology. Next, who conducts periodic labor force survey in India? This is 18th question. Periodic labor force survey. Periodic labor force survey. In corona point of view, this is a very significant thing. Periodic labor force survey, actually this is conducted by NSO. Actually I have given you under MOSPI, Ministry of Statistical Programming and Implementation, you have various organizations like Central Statistical Office, NSO, NSSO. So this thing is done by periodical labor force survey is done by NSO. Next in one, 19th one, what is the strategic importance of Kohala hydropower project? Now, in terms of international relations, you take in terms of internal security, you take in terms of geography, you take in terms of economy, you take. This has a very significant role to play, Kohala hydropower project, because it is on Jhelum river. So in terms of geography, it is a combination of China and Pakistan project, so it is related to international relations. It is a threat to India's sovereignty or India's security. So China's proximity will be increased. So it has many angles. This Kohala hydropower project has many angles. So what is the question? What is the strategic importance of Kohala hydropower project? It is a part of CPEC, China Pakistan Economic Corridor. Again, if CPEC is there, OBOR comes into action. So one concept surrounded by so many concepts. So that's why Kohala hydropower project is very important, and now it is being constructed in Pak occupied Kashmir. Actually, this is not the first time the China is doing something related to something which is against to the aspirations of the India's policies. Already one more thing is there, that is Daimar Bhasha Dam in Gilgit Balochistan. So the dam is Daimar Bhasha Dam, now which is being constructed by the China to help Pakistan in Gilgit Balochistan region. Now this is a mistake done already. Daimar Bhasha Dam already done, and the present issue is related to Kohala power project. So look at the topic again. Kohala power project. So it is a part of CPEC. CPEC is a part of OBOR, and India is opposing the construction of this thing, Kohala hydropower project. From this project itself, previously from Daimar Bhasha project itself, which is being constructed in Gilgit Balochistan region, the India is opposing the ventures of China in Pakistan. So actually everything is related to Pak occupied Kashmir. Actually that is the problem. So whatever the Pak occupied Kashmir concept is there, it is more related to India, less related to Pakistan, and nowhere it is related to China. So that's why Kohala power project is very important. And what is the 20th question? Where is Shyam Prasad Mukherjee tunnel? Actually it is in Jammu and Kashmir. Previously it is known as Chinani. For example, if you are reading it for the first time, it appears like that. This is Chennai. So it is in NH44 Chinani Nasir Tunnel. It is renamed as Shyam Prasad Mukherjee Tunnel. Very popular politician, legendary politician in simple words. So Chinani Nasir tunnel has been renamed as Shyam Prasad Mukherjee Tunnel. It is in NH44 in Jammu and Kashmir. So there is a possibility of this question because it is related to, it is renamed as Shyam Prasad Mukherjee. If it is Chinani Nasir Tunnel, it will be having less importance with respect to UPSC. as it is renamed as Shyam Prasad Mukherjee Tunnel, so it has gained some importance. That much legendary politician he is, and he was actually. So Chinani Nasir Tunnel is renamed as Shyam Prasad Mukherjee Tunnel. So this is the 20th question. So I am done with the question number 11 to 20. I am again repeating all the questions. What is an asteroid belt? Asteroid belt, it's a torus shaped movement of many number of asteroids in between Mars and Jupiter. I have told you what is the shape of it. Torus. Torus, imagine sambar vada. The best example is sambar vada only, because many people may not know what is a donut. If you know what is a donut, then there is no problem. Donut shape is a torus shape. Similarly, sambar vada is also in torus shape only. So this is a torus shaped asteroid belt in between Mars and Jupiter. Now, what is the difference between asteroid and minor planets? Both are synonymous. And greenfield and brownfield, both are foreign investment. One is a new and fresh investment. One is an investment in an existing project. Now, what is target 4 of SDG, Sustainable Development Goal? Achieving quality education. Now, where is Ambarnaya River? It is in Russia. It is in news because of oil spillage. What is the significance of Arsenicum album? Arsenicum album is homeopathic medicine suggested by Oils Ministry for Corona. And what is a solar wind? I have explained you technically. Take electrons, take protons. To move out an electron from the atom, it takes more energy, somewhat less energy when compared to moving out of a proton from the nucleus itself. So that itself indicates that a solar wind has been involved in a huge energy inclusion. And who conducts periodic labor force survey in India? NSO. What is the strategic importance of Kohala? I have explained you in detail. Kohala is a part of CPEC. CPEC is a part of OBOR, and already we have discussed one issue related to Gilgit-Balochistan and Pak occupied Kashmir. So many international relations issues are there in this hydropower project. And last one is Shyam Prasad Mukherjee Tunnel, Chinani Nasri. Actually, it is not Nasir, Chinani Nasri. Chinani Nasri Tunnel in NH44 is renamed as Shyam Prasad Mukherjee Tunnel. So that's all about question number 11 to question number 20. In my next video, I'll be focusing on 21 to 30. Thank you.